Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
We start with breaking news. Rockford police are telling drivers to avoid the area near the 2900 block of West State Street due to an accident.
At this time, both the east and westbound lanes are closed, and police tell us they will remain closed for at least the next 3 hours. And we do have a crew on the scene right now. Hopefully we can get a live look at the scene. It's in the 2900 block again of West State Street. There it is. You see it on your screen. We're being told by police a woman in her 50s was hit by a squad car. It is expected to be blocked off for a couple more hours, and the woman is in stable condition, according to police. We will bring you more on air and online as we learn more.
Cop runs over 58-year-old woman, then issues her a ticket while she's in the hospital. A police officer traveling through a neighborhood ran over a woman and then issued her a citation for improperly walking in the road. By Matt Agarist, February 26, 2018. Rockford, Illinois. Crossing the road in a manner unfit for the police state can and will get you extorted, beaten, or arrested. As a recent case out of Rockford, Illinois illustrates, it can also get you run over, hospitalized and ticketed. According to police, 58-year-old Beverly Horton was crossing the road last week when she was struck by a Rockford Police Department squad car. Horton was hit so hard that she had to be transported to a nearby hospital and remains in the hospital in critical but stable condition. The officer was transporting a man to a local hospital and was on duty when the accident occurred. After the officer ran over the woman as if running her over wasn't punishment enough, he then cited her for improper walking in the roadway. The area where Ms. Horton was struck is residential and has heavy pedestrian traffic. The speed limit is only 30 miles per hour on portions of the road, which is arguably slow enough to see someone crossing the street and slow down. However, as TFTP has reported on numerous times, police officers are involved in a very high number of accidents because they are either driving dangerously for no reason or distracted while responding to a call. Luckily for Horton, she was not killed, as police crashes often turn out deadly for those involved. As TFTP previously reported, on average, one person every day is killed by a police officer driving a car. To put this into perspective, that's larger than the number of people killed by floods, tornadoes, lightning, and hurricanes combined. Contrary to popular thinking, high-speed chases aren't only dangerous for those involved. Innocent bystanders are all too often the victims of these reckless pursuits. According to the report, more than 5,000 bystanders and passengers have been killed in police car chases since 1979. Tens of thousands more were injured as officers repeatedly pursued drivers at high speeds and in hazardous conditions. Aside from the 5,000 completely innocent lives lost, an additional 6,300 fleeing suspects were also killed, bringing the total to 11,506 dead since 1979. What's more, as this case illustrates, to alleviate their liability, police will oftentimes charge the victims with the crime even when they did nothing wrong. Joan Ray, 78, is lucky to be alive after a Franklin County sheriff's made the dangerous decision to speed over 80 miles per hour through a neighborhood and plowed into her vehicle. In spite of the fact that the deputy hit her, however, just like Horton, this poor elderly woman was charged with a crime for his negligence. According to the sheriff's department, Ray failed to yield to the deputy who was traveling well above the posted speed limit on his way to an officer in distress call. The deputy's concern for his fellow brother in blue appeared to clearly outweigh the safety of the countless families and bystanders he put at risk driving at such a high rate of speed through the residential area. Because the deputy was traveling at such a high rate of speed, the elderly woman did not see or hear his lights and sirens, and when she saw the chance to take a left turn onto her street, she did. It got clear. I could go. Then he hit me in the side, Ray said. It's a wonder I wasn't killed. Police crashes are so common that there is an advocacy group who is trying to fix this problem. A national nonprofit group aptly named Pursuit Safety is successfully advocating for policy changes that prevent officers from recklessly engaging in high-speed pursuits over virtual non-crimes. The market is also responding to the crisis and has brought forth the star chase system. Instead of haphazardly launching into a chase with an individual, police can tag their car by firing a compressed air tag which allows them to immediately track a fleeing vehicle. Of course, there are Fourth Amendment issues if these tags were put to use by corrupt cops, but it's a start. Even the police themselves have been forced to bring their dangerous driving records into question. As the death toll for the second month of 2017 approaches 200 for those who've been killed by police, it's time we speak up for the lesser-known innocent victims of law enforcement. Share this article with your friends and family in hopes that we can start to save a life every day, instead of ending one.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.